Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the Star Channeling. Such a fun one today. And just a few more days to register if you haven't already for the online workshop, Atlantis and the Essenes, the Golden Thread. It'd be so wonderful to bring that live and recorded if you're busy at night to you. But for now, we have a wonderful Q&A. Someone submitted the question. I've been hearing time is speeding up. There is less time in the day. What do the Arcturians believe about this? Is this really true? So I look forward very much to bringing through what the wisdom of the Arcturians wish to offer. Time's definitely an interesting concept. I wonder if you as humanity realize when time was first created. For it was created by man. It was not created by us or by anyone else. It was created by man and man's conscious mind, man's ego. In a way to linearize, in a way to organize, in a way to standardize the day, make business out of the day. That's what we would say. And it was interesting because time is now so ingrained. For the sun always changes. The time which it rises and which it sets. And Earth, as you know, it spirals around this giant ball of light, along with the rest of your galaxy. It spirals, and the sun, it spirals too. And how could you make something linear be true to something which is spiraling exponentially, both inwards and outwards? Now, this is how we would start to answer this question. Because first we have to understand the premise from which it was created. Now, to say that you have the 24 hours in the day, if that is something which humans wish to create and observe and abide by, then absolutely, whilst the mind is focused in that way, there will always be 24 hours in the day. Yet what you're observing is a fragmentation currently of mind as you are going through this ascension to what some call the fifth dimension, what we would often call the fifth density, the embodiment of self, of true self, is really what the ascension process is about. It's the embodiment of true self, of who you really, truly, fully are, rather than the illusion which you've pushed away. Now, this is important to answer the question of the day, because when we look at the mind and the conscious ability of each being, it is the intellectualization, it is the linearization. Humans need that and they wish for that. But there is only such a minute percentage, really less than 1% of all of who you are, is translated through the conscious mind. And that is the part which sees time. We would not say time is speeding up. We would not say really it is slowing down. We would say you are the master of that, depending on how focused and aligned all parts of your mind is. Now, that's not just the conscious mind. That is the superconscious, subconscious, unconscious, conscious. The part which you can see and hear and know, that is your conscious mind, your ego. The subconscious, the unconscious, the shadows and the inner child. The parts of your field which most of them you cannot see, but a lot of them have got a lot of active energy. And if there is a lot of parts of you wishing to come back home, which you are all calling in, you are all calling yourself home right now. This is what your ascension process truly is. Calling yourself home. And those parts of you with the active energy that you cannot see is perceiving time to be sped up rapidly. The hours are being less and less in the day, when really that's not the case. For time is not really a linear measure. Not really, not in the first place. Time is a reflection of the alignment of all of your active energy, seen and unseen. It seems like it's less when there is a shadow trying to return home to your heart, a shadow that is unseen, a shadow that is calling out for love. Because that shadow often you cannot see, usually you cannot see, you only see it through others and the background programs of that mind. And all those background programs are seeping away at the time. So we would say, no, time is not speeding up. It's not really slowing down. It is only a mere reflection of organization of your mind. But mind is not the brain, the mind is consciousness and energy. Like every star you see in this background here, every bit of light you see where we're pointing right now on the screen, that is like how your mind works. Perhaps this part here, where my finger points now, perhaps that is your conscious mind and what you see, but there is energy here and energy here, and energy here and energy here. And if you look at this in a very linear fashion, all those parts of your mind are in different time zones, all using and observing time. So it would seem, if you're looking at it from a finite, a limited bucket of time, as though you were just picked up a bucket of time, a scoop for this part and a scoop for that part, a scoop for this light blob here and a scoop for that light blob there, then soon that bucket will be depleted. That continues over the next few days. It becomes a pattern. The conscious mind says, time must be quickening. It must be lessening. There must be less of that in the day. When really we're saying, no, these parts of you are being very actively engaged with your energy, your awareness, without you realizing so. And when they start to come back, when those shadows come back home to the heart, this light grows brighter. Less energy is dispersed. When you say time is speeding up, often it is in direct correlation to the energy depletion which you feel. It is the same reasoning behind your consciousness is split and is spread far and wide. So no, time is not speeding up, and nor is it slowing down. You're just observing and trying to justify from the conscious mind all the energy which you're putting into returning your shadows home to your heart. We've enjoyed this interaction very much. So much love to you. We love you so very much. We welcome your questions, as always. With love from the one true heart. We are the Arcturian